Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl, Rocqi, your revolutionary hippie from LifeIsRocqi. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Thanks. While I'm on the camera, I just wanted to show off my Atla bracelets. Let's see. We got fire, air, water, earth. You know I gotta represent. But anyways, thank you for joining me for another Becoming a Feminine Woman series episode. Please check out my previous episodes, especially as far to why I'm creating the series. I will put the link in the description box below so you can check out that playlist. And then, remember to subscribe to my channel. So today's episode is I want what men want from women, and I think like a high value man. So let me back up. Remember, I'm queer and polyamorous, and I was in denial about being queer for 26 years. So, and I'm 29. So it's been the first time I've been able to experience women. So as I'm experiencing women, I'm starting to distinguish what I want from a woman and what I want from a man. And especially as I'm watching these videos that are online, please check out It's a Real Podcast YouTube channel, subscribe, and then check out Rocqi's reactions on my podcast channel. Because that's where I'm reacting to videos about other people talking about similar content. And it's helping me understand how men think, because a lot of it's male dominated. And I'm realizing, so before I thought it was monogamy, right? So I'm thinking all that I want is in this one person. Like, I wanted to professionally build with my life partner. I wanted my life partner to be able to nurture me and take care of the home with me. And I'm realizing that some things were specific to a man and some things were specific to a woman. Like, the professional building together. I wanted that with my man, and I have that with my man. Subscribe to the It's So Real YouTube channel. Link in the description box below. It's a real podcast. But I have that. And if I were to meet a woman, if her profession aligned with ours and can fit in easily, then cool. But I'm not seeking that. I'm not seeking to build professionally with a woman. However, what I am seeking is someone to take care of this home with me. Like, this shit is hard and I can't do it by myself. But I also understand, like, my life partner doesn't have the capacity to do that because he's doing other stuff as far as work for us, which I've talked about in the episode, What Are My Wifely Duties? Please check out that episode. But it's... And I want the love of a woman. Like, women love differently. Like, that feels differently. To receive the love from a woman, men love differently. Like, I'm not trying to say one is better than the other. I'm just saying that shit feels good. And like, I appreciate and adore the love my man shows me. I do. I just understand that the love from a woman feels different. Like, that's especially because I'm attracted to femme-presenting, feminine dominant energy, balance, cis women. So like, that shit feels good when a woman loves you and is nurturing of you and taking care of you. Like, I want to experience that too. And I understand that men love differently, and it does not feel like that. So that's an area where I want what men want from women. I would also say, I am more sexually attracted to women than I am men. Therefore, bodies matter. Like, appearance matters to me. Because I went 26 years without knowing. I mean, signs were there. But I went 26 years without definitively knowing that I was queer. And That's because, like, I wasn't attracted to anybody else around, not sexually. So yeah, like if I'm not sexually attracted to you as a woman, like we could just be friends. Like there's no building with that. With a man, I could be not immediately sexually attracted to you. I do have to be physically attracted to you, but who you are as a person, your character, your values, your beliefs, all that stuff, how we connect, all that stuff makes me more attracted to men. So, and I knew that from a young age, and I would be aware of that in dating. So yeah, like men have opportunity for growth in my attraction to them. Women don't. I'm taking it out of appearance, and like curly hair is a big attraction for me. So if a woman has relaxed hair, she's automatically um if she straightens her hair, I mean, she can do what she wants. I respect each person as a free and autonomous individual. But no, especially if I'm in a relationship with you, and I'm going to tell whoever I find to be in a relationship with this. And I'm going to say, like, I'm not as attracted to you with straight hair. I'm not. I'm not as attracted to you with locks. And people like, well, how do you say that you have locks? First off, it's someone else outside of me. Okay. Second off, I have definitely struggled with my confidence and my sense of beauty because of my locks, because curly hair was such an attractive within myself. So yes, I stand corrected when I say curly hair is a fucking turn on for me. And if she doesn't have curly hair for whatever reason, whether it's temporary or long term, that impacts my attraction to her. Right? Your body, like, I like me some curves, and I like a slim thick, but if you get too big, that's too much for me. And depending on how it looks, honestly, I'm no longer attracted to that. And like, I was in a woman loving women space that was titled lesbian, and somebody asked that. They were like, just own your discrimination. You discriminate against fat people. And I'm like, okay, then I fucking own it, because I can't force myself to be sexually attracted to someone that I'm not. I'm just saying what I am sexually attracted to. And if you are my partner and I'm in a relationship with you, I'm letting you know up front what I'm sexually attracted to. So if you don't abide by that, honestly, then that may impact my sexual attraction towards you, which can impact our connection. Like, so the fact that men a lot on these spaces, whether it's Kevin Samuels or MTR or the roommates, they're talking about fit feminine women. Like, I understand that, because I also want that from a woman. Like, I'm masculine dominant energy, but I'm able to be balanced, and I'm currently reconnecting with my feminine energy, so I'm becoming more feminine with my male life partner. But like, yeah, I want that too from a woman. I don't want a masculine woman. I don't want a gender fluid, non-binary, androgynous person either. Like, I want a woman who identifies as a woman. I want, like, body parts need to be of cis women. Like, I know what I want. And that's another thing. Like, I'm about to be 30, and shit is moving for me. Like, I'm building my fucking empire and shit, and I'm building that with my male life partner. And we're planning on having children and all this stuff. So when I find someone else, they need to be able to fit in to what my life is happening. Like, there will be small adjustments made to make sure that, like, I'm also building a life with her. But if she doesn't align with my plan, that is not going to work. Like, I want to move to a black or brown country. So if she doesn't want to move abroad, and I was saying in retirement, but it can be sooner, like, that's not going to work. I want someone who can help me co-parent and help me take care of the household. And like, again, if she doesn't fit into my life in the way that I want, like, it's not going to work. And I mean, and honestly, and this is where straight women need to get a grip, because women outnumber men, and black women especially outnumber black men. And then if you put any of the qualifications, which, yes, my standards for women are getting higher and higher, especially in terms of emotional growth, because Like, I don't have time or energy to be spending on somebody who doesn't align with my life, who isn't giving me the things that I want. And that's how these high value men are thinking. Now, granted, I consider my life partner a high value man. However, he's broke right now. Now, yes, his finances will be changing, and I'm very aware of the process because we're in the same profession. But sorry, these children are outside. Sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, like, my voice is hoarse. I went out earlier. But yeah, I get what these, high value men are saying. Like, there are plenty of women that can fit this bill, that can fit into my life, that can give me what I want. There are more options of that. Because, yeah, I don't really care about her degrees, her businesses. Like, I want her to be doing her own thing. But, yeah, she needs to be able to fit in my life. So if she has a trajectory for her life that's not falling in line with mine, like, it's just not going to work. Because I'm not changing my plans, whether that's with myself or with my partner. And yeah, I get it. I understand how high value men think, because time and energy is sacred, and I'm not just about to spend it on somebody who's honestly not worth my time. Like, yeah, it's just, it's a resource. So straight women who are saying, like, yeah, I don't value money. So my life partner is a high value man to me because I see his character. I see who he is as a person, his spirit, and like just our fucking values fucking align, and what we want to do professionally align. Like, he checks all of my boxes as a man. Like, and more than I even manifested. And I did manifest. Check out my other video about my standards, core values, and my list on how I manifested my dream man. But yeah, like, so that's a high value man to me. However, a lot of these modern women, these modern masculine women are, oh, you see my necklace? This is the bisexual flag colors. But yeah, a lot of women want men with money. And you got to think about it. Like, I don't do statistics because, I'm done with math. But a lot of the other channels be doing statistics, and they be saying, like, majority of black men make $40,000 a year. And I was like, damn. And if black women are excelling in the way that we do with degrees and businesses and all this other shit, and desire a man making more, that's going to be a shrinking pool. If you want a man to provide for all the shit you want while you're making your own money but not contributing to him, like, he has no access to that money. And then single mothers. I mean, I'm going to do a different episode on this, but he could choose someone to create his own life with. Now, this is saying the people who don't have children, more so, just because when you don't have children, you kind of want to start with that person. Not everybody is like that. A lot of people are willing to have stepkids and love them as they would their own and stuff like that. And then this definitely doesn't apply to people who, like, raised children, got divorced, found somebody later in life. It doesn't apply to that. This is like for the people like millennial generation, honestly, millennial and Gen Z, who are growing up. They have yet to have children. They want to start that family and they want to build it with that person. Like, you just have to be considerate that you may not be the exception, you may be the rule. And, like, I be saying this on my channel as well as on the It's a Real podcast. Like, At 25, I acknowledged the numbers. And I was like, I have 2 degrees at this point. I'm about to become a licensed clinician. Like, my numbers of black men are shrinking. And I didn't want to, I am not attracted to any other man. Like, black men are it for me. I am attracted to women of color, but I want a black woman. So, yeah, like that's, I accepted that. And then I'm also polyamorous, which works out for my partner. I also see the quality of man that my life partner is, and I don't want to date other men, which also works out with my life partner. I'm also bi and queer. So that also works out for my life partner. Like, shit aligns. And yes, freedom. Yes, don't be controlled, but... And again, this ain't for the single and happy folk. Get the fuck off. This is for the people who are single and want a man. Like, these are some things to consider. Like, 1, acknowledge the choices that you've made for your life. Acknowledge the long-term and negative consequences of those choices. Be realistic about them. That hope be getting women in trouble. That's Disney. This isn't a fairy tale. This is real life. And it don't always work out for everybody. Now, sure, you can create your own happily ever after. That doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Also doesn't have to be monogamy. You know, like, yeah. So I'm dissecting the difference of what I want, and yeah, and when I say I think like a high value man, I would say who I'm becoming is a high value woman, but that's not how modern women would define a high value woman. Like, I'm embracing more of my femininity with my man. I want a more feminine woman as a partner to just give more feminine energy to my life. And it's, yeah, if I want that as a woman, you damn sure know a man wants that. Like, so yeah. I think it's something that y'all got to think about. Because men have a lot more choices than we do, ladies. But all right. I'm going to take a break and rest my voice before I record this next video. I don't know what happened. But yeah, like, share. This is a conversation that needs to be had, and subscribe. And check out more in my Becoming a Feminine Woman series. Light and love.